Just
Yeah. Hello, Maree. Hello, Desi. Hello, everybody on the chat. Thank you so much for being here with us. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe if you like our content. We would love to find more of our tribe, and we hope that you feel comfortable here with us. Sometimes we do look at what's going on out there, and sometimes we don't, just because it's a movie, it's scripted, and it gets old. And I'm at the point now where it's like, I don't think I want to talk about the movie. We can, if you guys want, and you have questions about the movie, please, you're more than welcome to put questions on the chat about the movie. But I myself, I think I'm over it. So I wanted to just kind of talk about other things that I just wonder about, like, why is it that pendulums sometimes work and sometimes don't, which is really annoying. So, but before we do that, I just wanted to see, Maree, you and I were having eye issues. I also know of a friend of mine locally here who also is having eye issues. So I just wanted to put it out there to see if anybody else is having eye issues. You know,
two of my friends in the last 2 days. Oh, look, there they go. I don't even know how I do this. So much fun.
Thank you, universe.
Thank you, universe. Yeah, so two of my friends have actually had eye issues in the last 2 days, and I've just gone through something as well. And it's been fascinating. And so if we look at the metaphysical or the emotional aspect that's behind it, then it's like, yeah, it's really fascinating. So I'd love to know. There we go. So Maree's been having eye issues and weird stuff, like really interestingly weird stuff. So yeah, because ears as well. I don't know about anyone else, but it's before that, my ears have been just doing cray things.
Oh my God, my ear has been popping. This
Yes.
left ear keeps popping like maybe twice a day. It'll pop, pop.
And I'll go, oh, I was so deaf there for a while. But I'm feeling too with that, Elisa, it's really interesting. I'm feeling like I'm in between realms sometimes. And it's like when you do a pressure change, when you sort of go up in a plane or you're diving, I'm going, oh, I feel like I'm in between realms and I'm doing this pressure change and it's downloading. And so anyone else going through ear interesting things, let us know. So yeah, it's crazy at the moment. And it's not just me. This is like friends, people you just talk to randomly. Really interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, really interesting, because it just seems to be it going in like phases, right? Like last week
Yes.
and the week before it was something else, and now all of a sudden it's like the eyes, and it's what is it, Maree? Do you think the cards can give us an idea of what is this?
What is that? Yeah, it's definitely, I know it's an energetic and frequency shift for sure. And especially like even my beautiful friend was staying overnight. We went to go and see John Edwards, and I was telling Elisa, for those of you that don't know, John Edwards is a fairly well known psychic medium. And it was just fascinating, yeah, what we sort of came up with. But yeah, we were talking about it, and it's just this huge upgrade I feel that we're all going through. But let's just see what our cards say for us as well. So who else have we got there? Christine. Yep, her eyes have been weird. Actually, do you want to put up a State of Bliss's comment while I do this?
Yeah,
the one under that. Yep.
Christine says also her eyes have been weird. And State of Bliss, I've been wondering for recalibrating to see more of the spectrum of light and hear higher frequencies. I've noticed it too with symptoms. So yeah, that could be the question right there.
I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful King of Pentacles. This is our reality and we're creating it, and it's all through this huge shift. And Absolutely. And like if I'm, the thing that's glaring, it's almost so bright, it's glaring at me, is all this gold. It's like the gold light, which to me is Christ consciousness. It's almost like it's being activated. So we remember who we truly are, that we don't serve God. We are actually within us. We are beautiful God, divine wisdom. And that came up yesterday with the meditation I did on the show. We are divine wisdom, and we've just got to own it. And so whenever I drop into that now, I just feel it and I know it. And it's like going into this beautiful, deep place of peace. Oh, Nine of Cups. It's what we've actually really desired. This is beautiful. This is an emotional card. And it's everything we've wanted and desired. We just didn't know what the process would be to actually remember. And so our physical body's going, well, yeah, if you're changing all your electromagnetic field and your blue template, we have to adjust. It's exactly right. It's an adjustment. Look at this. 8 of Pentacles. We're still working on it. It's still being worked on. So this is ongoing at the moment. So we don't have to panic. We just own anything that comes up. Oh, I don't know about everyone else. I was saying yesterday too on the show, oh my gosh, I was out shopping and I'm usually really cheery, really calm, just cruising. Oh, did my little agitated dragon come up, and I was going, hurry up, you're talking too much. Come on, just serve people. There's a huge line. Well, okay, what is going on with me? So I don't know whether it's the Christmas energy, the collective me, because I'm a bit tired from shifting and having so much on, and I've just gone into that, and I went, oh my goodness. But I came home and I owned it, and I told my friend about it, and it's true, we're human. And I actually felt better after I owned it. Instead of blaming everyone else for making me grumpy, I went, ooh, I was grumpy. I own that. So
yeah. So that's been happening too. I feel that part of this cleansing process has to do with releasing whatever is stuck in our bodies that is like this energy that's kind of keeping us from moving to the next level, and I think they're deciding that, okay, you weren't able to clear it by yourself, so we're going to help you. And it's not been fun.
No, and it's interesting, because the cards that came up, because this was, as you were talking, I love bringing in, what the confirmation is. The Queen of Pentacles is about really looking at our own reality, what's going on, what's our next step, what have we got, what tools have we got to use, and then you got a big fat yes with what you were saying. Yeah, so it's interesting. And then the Page of Wands. So we just have to take one action step at a time. We're learning new things, and the physical is just a symptom of everything we're remembering and learning within us.
So. Yeah, absolutely. And lots of ear ringing I see on the chat. Let's see, Maree, last week, and I thought that was interfering with my eyes. So yeah, so one of the things that came up on that bio, I forgot the name now, that bio thing that my friend did, biofeedback.
Yep.
Was that something came up that there is an outside influence that was causing the overthinking. Okay, so that's the other thing I wanted to talk about, overthinking, because you mentioned that, because when you were mad, okay, that's what I wanted to bring up. So overthinking was so off the charts, Maree. I can calm it down. I can meditate. I can appease. I can breathe. I can handle it. I can handle overthinking. Maree, there was nothing I could do. It was just constant chatter, constant overthinking. And when I overthink, I start feeling it like right here. Mm-hmm. What can the cards tell us about that? Like, what exactly? I mean, if what does that mean? Are we being like, I can't imagine that the bad guys still have any kind of anything left that they can do to us. I mean, I don't know.
That just came up. It's like you're right. But it's not about anymore. I don't feel this is just about the bad or the good. This is us filtering. So we have our own deep-seated subconscious belief systems, indoctrinations. They're genetic. They're being given to us through our whole lives. And I love the old saying is, you want to go out shopping and get new clothes for your wardrobe, you got to chuck out some of the old stuff. So, it's fun picking out the new clothes, but it's really hard to sometimes let go of things or to know what to let go of. And so it's a process. That's how I see it. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm just letting go of something. Like even my right knee, it hasn't happened for ages. I know when I'm going through a really big, deep shift, because my right knee, when I'm walking downstairs, it just hurts a little. And then I go, oh, I'm going through a big, deep shift. Okay, I really need to nurture myself. So I made the decision to say no. If I get asked to do any fun things, I'm just going to say no at the moment until after Christmas. It's like, no, thank you so much, but no. Whatever I've got booked now, I'll do, but nothing else. And I'm okay with that. So it's like, what are we going to do to nurture ourselves?
Yeah, absolutely. And a state of bliss, this is wonderful question. Um, can you please look at what's happening? Believe it or not, my dog also started having eye issues. No, my son's dog, having major issues with her left eye as well. She's also having eye issues.
Yes.
So is that also related? Is it also affecting our four-legged friends and family?
Absolutely. And Trixie Todd, I'm sorry to hear about your husband. That's hard, isn't it, when you've got someone you love and they're in a precarious health position. So but yeah, look, definitely. And I've always said that animals, they're so energetically sensitive. They do take on our energy to help to relieve us and to help heal us as well. They're so sensitive. So I mean, of course, Trixie Tot, you're probably, I would be a little bit stressed if that was me in that situation. And your puppy might be actually picking up on some of your stress, but let's just pull some cards for you.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, because I was also thinking that the dog, and I don't know if it was you or someone else that told me that dogs always kind of take on their owner's stuff.
Yeah, so do cats, interestingly. Yeah.
But cats transmute it. Dogs don't. Dogs just take it
not
on.
Not always. It's interesting because a friend of mine, she was having real issues with her partner at the time, and they had like 3 cats, and one of the cats got diabetes and ended up needing insulin. And so anyway, they separated, and within a few days I said to her, oh, I think you need to be careful because your cat's blood sugar is going to really drop because it won't need the insulin anymore because it won't be getting affected. And sure enough, she said, oh my God, you were right. And they could stop the insulin because the trauma and the stress and the energetic chaos had actually been removed. So they absolutely do pick up on stuff and try and transmute it, or it affects them as well. So if they're more sensitive type cats. So
wow.
Okay, so yeah, so these actually are for Trixie Tot. So Trixie Tot, the Knight of Pentacles, this is the first card that's come up. This is a message, and this is a to me, this is a slow, steady message that you can trust. So and I'm just wondering if your husband has actually I don't know, does he sort of tend to shut down emotions a little bit through his life? Because this is a message for him to actually start to open up, and he might need to grieve. He might need to face that, face the transition and own it, even if he doesn't go there. This is what can often happen for people, because the Queen of Swords, he needs to speak his truth to himself. She's someone who's really honest, really direct. He needs to speak his truth to himself. It's like he always has tried to not have conflict, or his way is the highway. He doesn't like to look at things differently. 3 of Cups, this is a celebration card, okay, emotionally. So I feel he is going to have an emotional release through this. And I would tend to just energetically open his heart, like do what I've always taught everyone, just touch, twist, sweep, and open. And just it releases some of that dross and pain, because everything from our body and our energetic field, I know, comes through the heart chakra to be released. So I would actually be doing that with him as well. But that's the celebration card, Trixie Tot. So that's what I'm getting for your situation. And we'll ask now in general and about your, and also with your pup. Do it with your pup. Actually open their heart chakra, clear their energy, run white light on them. They love it. Okay, you can just put your hands even over the back, their back and their heart area, and just hold and release, and green. I think for animals as well, there's a beautiful crystal called dioptase. And that is fabulous for helping to support grief, or if they're doing this sort of clearing work. So you just drop it in it with an intention. You drop that dioptase into their heart chakra. So that's what I would be doing, Trixie Tot, with your little boy. So, and she said yes to what I was saying about her hubby. Yeah. And this is so common with a lot of men, especially from like our generation on. They've been taught, don't cry, don't show your emotions, be strong. The poor buggers, I mean, they haven't had a hope really, have they? So this is the way for them to actually make a change. So yeah. So
yeah. And Jim is here. Hi, Jimmy. I recently did DMT and Bufo. In that experience, my dog Sage came in. It was clear that she came to me for me to learn. Recent events validated that. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
They are usually our teachers, right? Christine, so this is the subconscious message that I receive, right? So when I'm clear with what it is that my future will look like, that I feel clarity will happen. But I try to stay in the now moment and live in the now moment. So what I'm trying to tell my body is, stop looking at the future, because there is no future. The future doesn't exist. Only the now moment exists. And so that's the clarity I've been trying to tell my body and tell my mind, so my mind will stop creating body symptoms and such. So that's been the catch for me, because I've been trying to teach it that there is no future. It's just the now moment. But still, that clarity has to come in, right? Because it's the clarity of what is that now moment. So
exactly. And it's so true. And yes, it's interesting. And so the cards, that came up around the animals, and I mean, they choose us. We're soul connected with them as well. So the magician card came up. So they are absolute little magicians, and they can bring heaven to earth for us. So they have all the tools. They exactly know what they're doing. They're so fun. Their sense of humor can be just incredible. I've really only just started to understand Clive's sense of humor. It's like he's human. And it's so funny, because I've had friends staying with me, and he plays more with other people than he will with me. And he's so cheeky. He is so funny. It's just been hilarious to watch him. And so they bring heaven to earth. Okay. And it was interesting at the John Edwards thing last night. It was real confirmation for what I've actually been getting most of my life with animals, because I'm really connected. And he was saying, even when they transition or pass or leave, they can come back and show you that they're still here, like that you can hear a thunk on the bed just as you're going to sleep. And I've had friends' dogs. I've had to ring a friend of mine that lived in another state, and I've had to say to her, your dog that's just passed keeps coming in and barking at me. And she's going, oh my gosh, she used to do that when she wanted to try and tell me something. And I'd never met this dog. I'm getting goosebumps. And I said to her, yeah, your dog's still around. She said, well, the other dog keeps circling where her bed is. I went, honey, she's still around you. She's supporting you. And it was really beautiful. But this dog came to me all the way to another state, because they knew I was a psychic medium, to talk to this person I knew. And the death cards come up. So they transition and they don't leave. And they'll often take a long time. You know how sometimes they'll get sick for a while. They're transitioning slowly so we can actually cope with the loss. And I was reading something the other day as well, that it says that when we bond with animals, they can touch a part of our heart that's so deep that even another human can't touch. That's why it just feels so big when they do this, when they do the transition. But they're the star. They can come back in any form. They, to me, they're just they're enlightened little beings that go, I want to spend time with you. I don't want to be a human, so I'm coming back this way. So they definitely do have the ability to take on things and to help us and to teach us.
Yes. Oh, that's a beautiful story, Kathleen, that she had a cat that slept on her hip. And so when the cat passed, it would come back and still do that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh, I love these goosebumps. It's such confirmation.
I have to be honest. I haven't felt indie or anything. I don't know if I'm still in just pure grief mode. But I haven't felt him or anything, seen him. So that's been kind of weird.
I'll pull some cards on that one, Elisa, because this might have happened to other people as well. So yeah, I'm going to pull some cards, but yeah, I'm getting something intuitively for you. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Oh, that one's hot. And what I was getting, you're not going to believe this with this card. Well, you will with this card that's come up. I was getting the Indy's already home where your home is, and it's like your contract was finished. You just you might be grieving, but you don't need each other's energy here because Indy's already at home. That Four of Wands is your beautiful home, the place that you love the most. Indy's already back there doing whatever Indy needs to do. And yeah, it's like, yeah, look at this. So the Nine of Wands. And so you are actually, believe it or not, nearly through that grieving journey. So it's been really tough. It's almost like Indy's pushing you by maybe not coming back through yet for you. Yeah. Judgment. It's like really made you really go deep and find something for yourself. And this is what they might know as well is I'm going to let you absolutely go through this because you've got all the skills to do it. And they're waiting. They're there for you. There's no such thing as time. But yeah, I think it was part of your contract with Indy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough. Animals are so tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it's over soon because it's like it's been since April.
I know.
That's
I know.
a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
So, okay, the other thing I'm getting is I would drop into your heart, be home in your heart. That's where he is. Because it's the home. It's like he's already home. So you just drop into your heart with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. All right. So going on the other, I don't know if you guys are, like I said, I'm having the eyes and the ear. If there's anything else that's popping up for you, let us know. Cause I also would like to know what else are people feeling or yeah. What else is going out there that might come my way? I don't know.
That's so funny. But this is where I think it's so beautiful when we share because we don't feel alone. We go, oh, it's not just me. Oh, okay. It just takes that pressure off. It's okay. This is something that's going on for a lot of people because of the influx of frequency and us then clearing and remembering. And yeah, for sure. So yeah. I know it's true. So I don't know. I've been really tired. I don't know if I think that's just because I've been moving house and it's fairly full on, or have you been getting that tired feeling at all, Elisa? Or
yeah,
not really?
Like very,
okay.
very, 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 very tired.
Yeah. So, and Jim, I've noticed you've got there a rapid heartbeat. Jim, I went for about a year. I had this really rapid heartbeat. I knew my blood pressure would drop when I had it. And I didn't realize then that was a light body symptom. So, and yes, I know some people are sensitive to Wi-Fi, but I actually feel this is a light body symptom for you. And what I learned to do was I actually started to run the energy. So I would be running white light from the ground. It's like trying to keeping yourself grounded, but running white light up through your energy field, because we're releasing so much, it gets a little stuck. And do that heart opening procedure that I was just explaining before, where you just tap, release, open your heart. It helps to release those old clothes that are in the closet so the new energy can come in without so much impact. So that's what I would do. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so a state of bliss is saying she's this. So this is the good side, right? This is the other side, which is the good side. Feeling waves of love, almost indescribable. More than once, it brought tears to my eyes. Usually when I'm in nature, and that reminds me, I have been having some days of pure bliss and joy.
Yes.
So it's not all been bad, for sure. It's just it's uncomfortable because it's this like roller coaster, right? Like I wake up some days, oh my God, Maree, there was like 3 days in a row I woke up in like this, I don't want to say panic attack, but it's more of like just really uncomfortable, like just the heart racing and I literally had to just sit with it and just tell it, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I love you. I love you. And just sitting with it in the bed, just even before getting up and allowing the feeling to really pass. But 3 days in a row, I literally had to once again go see the sunrise and calm myself down. Because I was waking up really rattled.
Yeah. So, and it's really good we're talking about this, because I think it's going to help other people and to know what tools to do. Like you said, you just knew to just calm yourself, to go grounding. And it was interesting because the gnome card came up for a friend of mine this morning, and it was like, I just felt the energy and peace from being around, like maybe whether it's a beach or whether it's trees. It's like they're there to help us and they feel us. And so it's true, we can just release so much of our electromagnetic field when we are in that beautiful nature environment. So I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kathy was feeling fatigued, pains. GMC was saying pains around the rib area. Yeah, that I tend to hold my fear there. And sometimes my low self-worth sometimes comes up when I'm playing pickleball. So, and that's kind of where it goes. It's in the rib area. So definitely pay attention to that and sit with it and, just acknowledge it and breathe through it. Something else that helps me is imagining, because I've been doing Qigong every night to clear before I go to bed. I do Qigong. And this Qigong exercise just helps me so much. It's this video from this one guy on YouTube, Master Chun Li. And it's only like 8 minutes, but my God, when I'm done with that, I have tears rolling down my eyes. Like it clears the system. It's incredible. So I would definitely highly suggest doing that.
Do you want to come up equal with me? That's better.
Yeah.
Yay.
So
yeah.
I definitely would suggest doing that, just because these energies are getting kind of, like I said, they're trying to get these energies out of our bodies. And it's a little painful when we kind of don't know what's happening and we just, sit with the pain.
Yeah, totally. No, I love that.
Oh, so yeah. And then the sleep is affected. Last night I woke up at 3 a.m. and was fully awake. Absolutely. Nights are definitely. Yeah. Jimmy says, yes, I have that weird morning anxiety too often. So it looks like we're all going through it. Holy crap. Major discomfort, poor sleep pattern, exhaustion. Very good.
Actually, there's something that's just come to me as well with the fact, Elisa, that you wake up with the heart palpitations and Jimmy is as well. There's probably other people. Close friend of mine that's been staying with me. She's been amazing, helping me move, unpack everything. She was coming, almost jumping awake, startled. Okay. So I looked at it and I went, oh my goodness. I said, what's happening is you're coming back into your body from your travels, and it's like your body's not quite ready and you get woken up. It's almost we worked out that she had to go to bed with the intention of really gently coming back into her body and not waking up straight away until her traveling soul was actually back in the physical body properly. So this might be something else that people that wake up startled or with that heart palpitations that you have before you go to sleep, really have that strong intention of gently coming back into the body. So that might actually help too. And I only learned this because of my friend and what was going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is all coming up. I'm so glad I brought this up. See, I was like, I'm going to wing it. It always, what needs to be talked about will come up. So, let's see, Christina. Hi, ladies and all. I was going to say tiredness, but I thought it was only because of my pregnancy, which surely was the reason, but I'm sure that there is more to it energetically as well. Oh yeah, I can't imagine being pregnant and having these energies come through. Oh my goodness gracious. And oh my God, Joyce. This has been a humongous, massive issue for me. And it's been going on. How long, Maree? Because I know it happened with you. It happened with you several months ago. And then yours kind of went away. Mine has stayed on and off, where I am dry, like dry pruny, and I'm drinking like 2 of these a day, and it's not enough. It has to be 3 or 4. Super, super thirsty at night. I was waking up with my mouth so dry. I had no saliva. I mean, it was crazy how bad it got, the thirst. And so all I can tell you is keep drinking. And I just kept telling my body that my body takes hydration from the ether. And, I was trying to kind of just guide the body to find other ways to find the hydration, because it was, and I think you found something with yours, didn't you?
It was so interesting because I was going up to the Sunshine Coast. It's about a 2.5-hour drive. And there's an amazing naturopath up there. A friend of mine had recommended, who does the live blood analysis. So I thought I'll go and have that done. I was going, but I'm so thirsty. This is so weird. I know I must be getting a bit dehydrated. So anyway, in it, she said, your blood is so clear. She said, but you're slightly dehydrated. I went, yeah, I knew that. And then there was something else. I went, yeah, I knew that too. And it was really nice confirmation. But at the same time, my friend that I was actually the one that recommended her was staying with me up there, and she said, Maree, I'm going to see my kinesiologist, and he has this amazing it's like a salt solution that you just drop into your water, and it helps it to get taken into the cells and everything. She said, do you want me to get you some? And I went, that's exactly what I need. So it all happened at once. So when you ask for resolution and you ask for help, you might need some physical support with that. So maybe not. And what sort of water is it? Are you blessing it? But are you adding? You might need to add in something that's going to help your body to actually take it in at the moment. I've been fine since I've been using that. It took about 3 or 4 days, and then all of a sudden I went, oh, that feels better. So It's just finding what's right for each person. Like the universe brought that to me through a friend and through this naturopath that did the live blood analysis. It was just such confirmation. So I don't know. So just maybe put it out there for help.
Yeah. Salt helps retain water. So I've been using Celtic salt just because that's what Barbara O'Neill was recommending. So I've been doing that. And
also with that, Elisa, I didn't realize it's better to put the little bit of Celtic salt under your tongue before you drink the water. So I didn't know that. So that might be just another little tip for people, is have it and then let it dissolve and then drink your water. You don't add it into your water. Didn't know that. So
I've heard so many things about that, and maybe we can, well, I guess it's whatever one's beliefs are, right, because first I heard put it in the water, drink it. No, you can't put it in the water because the salt absorbs the water instead of your body absorbing the water. So then you got to take the salt with the water while you're drinking the water. And then now you're saying, no, put it under your tongue. And it's like, it's all kinds of different, I don't know.
I think it depends, like you say, on also on our intention. So look, just do whatever feels right. At the end of the day, just do whatever feels right for each person. Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. The Nine of Swords has come up. Just do whatever feels right for you, because that intention will then work.
Right.
Literally.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the what I will do is I will forward the video once we're done here. I'll forward it on YouTube, and you'll see it there as a post, a community post, I think.
Okay, so you have to go into the community post area. I didn't realize that
I
we even
think,
had
I'm not
those.
sure. I'm just gonna forward it and see if it comes that way.
Or you could link to your Telegram channel as well. You could put the link.
Yes, I definitely can put it on the Telegram channel as well,
Yeah.
for sure. And thank you, Jim, for the comment on the earrings.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
At La Qigong, we got to keep moving those energies. I'm telling you, I don't know why those tears come up, but I know when tears have energy in them of sadness and grief and whatever it is that the body needs to release. And sometimes, the other day I was doing it and I was really into it. I mean, I was just so deep into it. I had literally one that went all the way down. Like usually it's right here and it's just, some coming out. But this was like a huge tear way down. I was like, whoa, just so amazing. So amazing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just amazing.
It's deep heart release too. Like I said, everything seems to me, tends to release through the heart chakra.
Yes, absolutely. Joyce was saying, anyone else notice a huge drop in homeless? I don't have any in my area. It's usually just one guy that walks around, and actually I haven't seen him, but yeah.
So Joyce, what have you noticed? Have you heard that, Joyce, or is it something you've actually noticed, or are people just talking about it?
Yeah. Okay, and then Trixie, they're talking about water. Yes, for sure.
Structured water. So what does that mean? What is structured water? Do you know, Elisa, what that's referring to?
Yeah, structured water means that you've structured the water. Like like what I do with mine is I put it in a blue bottle in the sun, so the sun rays come through into the blue bottle, and then I take that blue bottle and pour it in my copper vessel, and I put the copper vessel in the fridge so it's cold, and then I have copper water that I'm drinking. So that's how I structure my water. Something that I did is I had bought this tensor ring. I don't know if you guys know what tensor rings are, but it's like you take copper and you braid it and you make a ring.
Okay.
And so I took this copper ring and I put water in the fridge, and this was tap water. Tap water usually here, when you freeze it, it freezes white because they put so much crap in it. It's just white, not clear, but white.
Yep.
So I put the ring around it, and I put the thing around the ring, the inside the ring, and then it was just all tap water. It came out completely clear, frozen, and it had a vortex inside of it.
Yeah.
It was incredible. So I used my tensor ring and I put it on top of my water, the 5-gallon jug thing, and I put it on top of that and let that thing. So that's structuring water. It's like you do something to the water so that it changes. And I can do that with intention. Like I don't have to do all this crap. I can just intend and just literally that's all you have to do. I mean, you can change
sometimes. But in life, it's so nice to have some beautiful rituals because, we don't have a lot of ritual in our lives, whereas there used to be beautiful rituals and connections. And I feel that's what it is. It is an intention. It's done with the ritual, which is beautiful. It's really honoring. It's really respecting the water,
Yeah.
or whatever it is you're doing, whether it's your cooking or whether it's your meditation. The ritual, I think, is so beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
So Joyce loves, she speaks blessings and love to her water. Yeah, it's perfect. And,
Yes,
even
exactly.
because even when it's been really hot here, and so I've been cleaning the other house, I've just been sweating like you wouldn't believe. It's so muggy. And so every time I drink the water, just like it just comes out of my mouth. Oh my God, I love you so much. This is so good because I'm really enjoying it. It's virtually the same thing, when we just really enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Vita Austin really has shown. I actually took her class to freeze water, and she's done amazing, amazing things um, to show. And that's why I believe from studying Vita Austin and her work and her books and things like that, I've come to the realization, in my opinion, and I think I've said this before, that I feel like water is prime creator in a physical form. I really
Mm,
do.
yeah.
I really do.
Well, and what are we? Who knows whether we're 70 to 90% water, plasma, that's all. So what are we? We're prime creators.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that's a good segue to go into the title of this, which is, why is it that sometimes the pendulum doesn't work? So first, moving into the idea of using the pendulum to also, structure the water. You probably can use the pendulum to structure the water as well. So, but Maree, what are your feelings? I mean, obviously you were born with your gifts already developed. I know we all have the gifts. I'm not saying we don't, but some of us are born with these gifts already more developed than others. So we have to use pendulums. so, um, so why is it, Maree, that you think that sometimes pendulums don't work?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I went through a phase of going, oh, wow, I'm going to find out more about pendulums, what they are, how they work, and then because anything can be a pendulum, our own body can be a pendulum as well. All right. In a way, kinesiology is tapping into the deep subconscious,
Yes.
and that can be, a pendulum, if you want to use that word to express things. So, yeah, I don't tend to use pendulums. I haven't for a long time
Right.
now.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you don't need
No.
them.
And it's funny, I've been talking to my friend Kylie that's been here a lot, and it's my gut that's my pendulum. So it's like you just know, when you get that little niggle, like, oh no, this doesn't feel right. Me thinking this or me doing this, it just doesn't feel right in my gut. And then sometimes it's like, yeah, I just know, I can feel this, I know this. So everyone has their own talent, everyone has their own way of finding what it is that they know is more accurate for them. So for me, it's my
Mhm.
gut. For me, the pendulum, I find there can be interference. It can, whether it's our own thoughts, because we really want something, so there's emotion involved. And what's emotion? Emotion, movement of energy. So if we've got our emotion going through us and we're doing the pendulum, that's going to affect it, is what I feel. What do you think, Elisa?
Well, I had heard that if it's a crystal,
Yeah.
like an amethyst or whatever, that for sure it can be affecting the pendulum. But if it's metal, then it cannot, is what I had been told. Again, we are all believing somebody else's reality, right? Because that's their reality. That's not mine. So it's possibly that that's not true. Although I've made that my reality, so it is. In my
Hmm.
opinion, it's true because that's what I believed all along. Um, but my question is more around, like, you ask a question and it just sits there when it already answered another question, normal, but then you come ask another question and it just sits there. Maybe it's that I
Mm.
didn't ask the question right.
And because I have to be very specific when I'm doing some clearing or healing work with people and we're using some kinesiology, I have to be very specific in how I'm asking it. So yeah, if you're asking a question and it's like oh yeah, this isn't really making sense, or this, you've not recognized that we've used a word that could negate it, make it a double negative or whatever. I think that's one of the first things that can definitely affect responses. The second thing is maybe you're not meant to know. Maybe this is just your path is actually going through that experience, having an aha moment, having a tower moment, whatever it is, because otherwise you wouldn't get it. So it's like, our soul, our beautiful divine wisdom is going, oh no, you have to do this one. It could be that simple, It's yeah. So I don't know. Again, if anyone else has got some thoughts on this, share them, because I love it. I love seeing different perspectives of people's experiences with it, or just
Yeah. Well, my friend Kathy, she's on. She is a master at the pendulum. Every time I need help with something, I'm like, Kathy, find out what's going on here.
Oh, yeah,
hilarious. Yeah. So I would love to see what she has to say about it, because I'm sure it's happened to her before. So let's see. Christina says, it can be that the question has to be asked correctly, or when it doesn't give me an answer, we're not meant to know yet. Just what Maree says. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like if it's a heavily charged question, let's say it has to do with finances or anything like that, or like you're asking about an old boyfriend or something, I don't know, something that's like has a lot of emotion attached to it. I also feel like it's like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. I don't know.
Exactly. And that's what I mean, that emotion, it can really upset the balance. And that's why it's good to be in a clear space, just to be dropped into your heart, to be connected into that beautiful divine wisdom, to do it. Like I really like running energy on people before I do a kinesiology session, because number one, then they're balanced. And another thing that can happen that people don't realize is, because it's working on the energetic fields of our body, so through our meridian system, there are 2 points that if you follow your clavicle just down and then drop into the soft points on either side, these are major clearing points. So on the outside, Elisa, yours would be probably a tiny bit further apart.
I can't see. Hold on.
Right. So here, so clavicle, and then drop down into the soft spot there. Yeah. Okay. And then is it soft where you're pushing?
Yeah. So it's not right underneath. It's maybe like half an inch underneath.
Yeah, where it's soft. So the bone has to finish, and then you drop into the soft points. So I breathe as I do this. So I push in. Don't tap it and rub it. Push in, breathe. And you'll feel your whole energy system resetting.
I also heard like pulling your ears down, like almost like an inch, like really pulling down for 20 seconds resets the vagus nerve.
Yeah,
also
can do. Love that. Because in the ear, every single point of our meridians are in there. Yeah. So it's fascinating. But they're just really simple things. So if you're having an off day, you're going, oh, I'm a bit ungrounded, I'm feeling weird, do that. You can just do that, like as Elisa said, the ear, or go to this major, I think they're called K39 points. I can't remember from my kinesiology days. But that, I can feel the difference in the drop. But so that's another good thing to do if you want to use a pendulum. Get yourself balanced first.
Yeah, I use it lately. I've been using it more for like, do I still need to take this supplement? Oh my God, you guys, I haven't told you this story. Okay. So the other day I opened my cupboards and I have some shrooms there, and I was going to get honey, and the shrooms are right on top of that. And as I'm going to grab the honey, my eyes did not look at the honey. They looked at the shrooms, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got to do a microdose. So I was like, okay, usually I measure it like exactly this much. And this time I'm like, oh, screw it. whatever comes out, and I eat it. And it hit me almost not like a full dose, but where it got me deep into that space. And as I it hit me and I'm walking towards the kitchen, and I open the cupboards where all my supplements are, and before they're completely open, I hear programs. So I open up and I hear programs, and I'm like, all of these are programs. All of these are me thinking I need them. Me believing someone or some doctor that said that I need vitamin K for blah, 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 blah. If this is a hologram, at the end of the day, everything that we have been told is a program. Even the belief that something is a disease that has been labeled, all it is, it's energy stuck in the body. And then the bad guys figured out, oh, let's call that, diabetes. Oh, let's call that, feeling this here is, oh, that's called this. And they labeled it and now created a whole system out of it. And that's what all of that is. They're all programs, all of it. I mean, I saw it so clearly. It was like
awesome.
It hit me like a ton of bricks. It was like, oh shit.
Yeah, and that's perfect, because I only take what my body or my wisdom says. Oh, this is going to help support you at the moment. So I knew I had to take some spirulina this morning. I was like, oh my God, I need some spirulina. So for the next few days, I'll feel into it, and I'll probably take spirulina, which is, it's got everything in it except vitamin C. And I just feel so good after it. And I've been taking a thing called Age Mate. And I tell you, I know it makes my brain clearer because I've been tired. It actually helps me to think clearer. So I'm like, oh, I don't take supplements every day. I will take what I'm told intuitively to take and to eat. So if I need specifically capsicum or something like that, I get it. So it's really fascinating you say that, because I've been doing that for a long time now, is just taking whatever it is that I get that intuitive hit to take.
Yes. And that's the thing is, again, because you're intuitive, that works for you. But the pendulum is a good way to go with the pendulum on top of the thing and say, yes, I need this. No, I don't. But again, I'm telling you, it's a program. So, I mean, I'm taking you past that. I'm taking you past the pendulum to tell you, you actually don't need it, but you need it because you think you need it, because you bought into somebody else's program that, oh, this supplement is for this and this supplement is for that. And at the end of the day, they're all programs, every single one of them, even the belief that there is disease. Again, it's energy. It's energy that was stuck, and then somebody gave it a name, and from there it just grew into this gigantic monster. But I saw it clearly. I saw it so clearly, because it's just, when you're on that side with the mushroom, it's different. It's, you see like you see the simulation. You feel, I felt the other thing I felt, which I had felt before, but I forgot. And I was glad it reminded me, is I felt the people in my story that I created in my story and why they were there. And it was just, it's always really cool to come back to that thought of, oh, that's why they're here. They're like teaching me this, and this guy's here because they're teaching me that, and that guy's, so it's amazing when you start seeing how it all comes together like that. And but by the way, if you guys want to know, it's called the golden teacher mushroom. Okay, this is not like any mushroom. This mushroom has a specific strand, and it teaches you. That's why it's called the golden teacher.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's incredible. So just be aware of what programs are you running. What programs are behind the decisions that you make, because at the end of the day, like Maree says, it's your intuition that knows. It's your intuition that slowly is going to take you to a place where you're going to realize, I don't need any of this. But you have to believe it. Don't like stop taking your stuff, because it doesn't work that way. You have to believe it. You have to believe it. The other thing that I'm doing now that came to me was to write down, like for my eyes, my friend told me, oh, I use lemon balm and cat claw, whatever. And I was like, so what I did is I did what Vita does, which is you write it on a paper and you put your water on top and you put it there for 30 seconds. And then that goes into the water and I drank it. And that's it. And that's the way I'm going to handle things now. Oh, I need supplement XYZ. Write it down, put my water on top, drink it, done.
Love it. That's brilliant.
I'm simplifying things now. It's like,
that's really cool. I really like that. It's true. And, you know, I mean, water holds every single memory. It's been a closed circuit. Well, this is how I experience Earth. To me, if it's a closed circuit, it's been here through everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And it's so powerful. Something that really hit me when Vita, and I don't know if this was on her Facebook page or in one of her classes, but this girl forgot her petri dish in the freezer. You're supposed to, after 5 minutes or so, you're supposed to take it out, but she forgot overnight. And she had asked the question if she should leave her boyfriend, because she was getting beat up by the boyfriend, and if she should leave the relationship. And the water, when she went and got it the next day thinking, oh, I got to do it again, the water wrote go on it.
Whoa.
So it has conscience. It is alive. It is. So yes, you can imprint anything, any frequency in that water and drink it, and it's in you. It's there. So that's what I was guided to do, is just write it and put the water on top, infuse that into the water and drink it.
You know, and that's brilliant, because the other thing that's just reminding me is every time we have a thought about ourselves, whether it's negative, whether it's derogatory, whether it's whatever, it's actually going through into our water. So we have to just go, oh, I'm just going to let that one go and replace it with something really kind about myself. It's really important just to be aware, you know, because we're imprinting ourselves with those thoughts or whatever. Yeah. So yeah,
absolutely.
Great reminder, especially coming up to like the Christmas period, where there can be a lot of stress and anxiety with family dynamics or things that are going on for us that Christmas evokes and triggers. Be really mindful and just be kind and gentle with ourselves.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And Maree, talking about Jazzy, what can he tell us about our conversation today?
Oh, okay. Hello, my friend. So, and it's so interesting. I think I mentioned this. I've really noticed he's been in a whole different state since I've moved here. And I feel it's because I have this uplifting vortex here that's very elemental. And it's like he's just cruising with them. It's like he's not as electromagnetically charged. He doesn't need to be. So this is going to be really interesting. Let's have a really good, just tune into Jasper and just see if he can just help enhance what's going on about what we've been talking about. Okay, so he's showing me, and he said, we are the water. And he said, when we really fully own that, accept that, he said, life becomes more fun, because it's like we go with the flow of the water, the waves, because we are part of it. We're not afraid of it. We're not afraid of our emotions. We're not worried about where we're going to land. He says, because we'll never land. We are water. So we'll always get drawn back to the place of least resistance to find our level. So this is what he was showing me. It was beautiful. He did it in just such a beautiful image. So this is what he's saying. So we need to own and accept and love that we are water. We are that consciousness. As you started the show, we are that consciousness of divine wisdom. And that's what he's and this is where I feel here it's a little bit easier for him. It's what I'm feeling, and he's going, yes, it's an easier energy for him here, even though he can be anywhere. So so that's just what I'm getting.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, today worked out so perfectly. I'm just so grateful, really.
Been beautiful. So
so grateful to have this community of people, and super
true.
grateful.
It's very
and
beautiful.
so, okay, what's Jim saying here?
Yeah, it's interesting. With and also the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's answering. Yeah, so nothing to fear with mushrooms. They're consciousness, and you can say they are such a beautiful consciousness. I can't begin to tell you. Mushrooms have been vilified and put out there as like this drug when it's not. And it's on purpose. So, because they don't want people using it, right? They want to scare people to not use it. It's such a beautiful, such a beautiful plant. But it's not a plant. I mean, it's its own thing. It's its own thing. Its own, almost like water, I would say. It's almost like the physical, hard version, solid version of water, where that consciousness is so like, wow. Like it's the consciousness of everything. It has the answer to everything. It's almost like for you guys who are not like Maree, where she can get answers like this. For me, when I'm under the mushroom, I get answers like this, like she does. Just like she gets it normal, I get it when I have the mushroom. When it's not always when I microdose, but definitely when I do a full like 3 grams trip, it's like your answers are right there. It's like you're completely directed, connected to prime source, and the answers are there. So don't be scared. But if you've never done it, I definitely would say do it with somebody who's done it, or somebody who knows about them, and who made them, because my friend grows it, but who grew it, and with love, and with where is it coming from, that kind of thing. So
absolutely. So because they did some research back in the 60s, and they found it was so healing for people. It was helping to heal PTSD, traumas, like just even 2 or 3 sessions, and they went, oh, we can't have this, so they made it illegal in Australia. It's been illegal, and it's now coming back, and there are actually therapists that you can do like a 6 to 8 hour full experience with it, and they are with you, but they're trained, and it's it just changes people's worlds. So
I've said it before, it's one of the reasons why I have my dream life. The mushroom was part of that, because of all the information I received through the mushroom, and more than anything, all the feelings that I felt with the mushroom, because that's when I felt that this was a video game. And that's when I stopped taking everything not so seriously, and I started taking more risks because of the fear.
And this is the thing, it's the unindoctrinating, and so therefore the fear goes, because the truth starts to come through.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. Absolutely. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. If you liked it, give it a like. And again, share with your friends and whoever you think would be a great addition to our soul tribe. And Maree, thank you. Jessie, thank you. And everybody else who is here, part of the family. And don't forget about Maree's dream show on next Sunday. And I will see you. Oh, Tyler is not available next Monday. So he's going to be here on the 16th, on the 15th, I think it is, or something. It's 15th or 16th.
Okay. So that.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Stay high vibing.